The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone. I'm here at Place des Arts at the Montreal edition of the world's biggest eye contact experiment. Somebody started a social experiment where you sit and make eye contact with someone for a whole minute, and it's like a way to connect with another person. And what they found was that people would, break down in tears and such. So I thought this is very interesting. I mean, if there's one thing we don't do enough of, it's connect with each other. So I'm gonna go over there and check it out and maybe make eye contact with someone even. And I kind of guess that I might crack up. Okay, so I'm here at the experiment and I found someone who's willing to do it with me. What's your name?
Chris.
So we're gonna sit down and do this for 1 minute.
Okay.
But how do we know if it's been a minute? Should I use the timer?
I guess we just wing it.
Okay.
It's hard not to laugh.
Yeah,
it's like sort of a staring contest, but not really.
I'm probably gonna laugh a bit.
That's fine.
Okay, we did it for a minute. I don't feel like I'm gonna cry or anything. Chris
Maybe there's camera shyness or something.
I don't know, you don't look like you're gonna cry either.
I guess not.
Even like when we put the camera away.
I'm not terribly emotional today, I guess, so I guess that's it. But it was cool.
No, actually, the only thing that I got is that Chris is a beautiful person and just has a lot of really great vibes coming out, and I just thought that was, it was beautiful.
Thanks.
Well, that was weird. As you see, I'm a little misty. I did it again with another person, and it was different. Like, she was beautiful, like a doll. I'm all clammed up now. She was so pretty, and she came and sat down in front of me. But when I looked at her, it's just, I'd see this beautiful doll, but I get this feeling of sadness for some reason. Like, I don't know, like she's something sad about her. And at the end, I told her, I said, "You're beautiful like a doll, but when I look in your eyes, I feel sad." And it was hard for me to say it without bling, the tears coming out. And she looked like, she was like, yeah, and then she said thanks and she left. So I guess, yeah, like, it is weird. You do pick up on like vibes from people. I don't know what to do with that. Now I just feel bad for her. I don't know, maybe she really is sad. Sad doll. Well, I did it with 4 people so far, and the only one that made me cry was the girl, the beautiful girl. I mean, it's pretty cool. I guess you kind of feel like you get a vibe off the other person. I think that the vibe here is pretty good. These are pretty groovy people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a hippie right now. It's kind of hippie event. It's like an eye contact in. But I guess the people who come here have good intentions. I mean, they have the intention of connecting with other people and like going deeper, in the human experience. So it's pretty nice. Hey, I'm back. So, that was an interesting experiment. I did it with about 5 people. One of them made me cry because she was like giving off the sadness vibe. There was one guy that I did it with that basically I just got a feeling like, he was a nice person, like a caring person. But then, from time to time, I'd see this flash in his eyes that looked like a look of horror or fear in his eyes. And I told him that, and he said that his mother had died for a few years ago, and that like the last 4 days were pretty horrible. So maybe like really scary. And he was sort of getting over it, but it was kind of amazing that you see like little impressions of people's experience coming through, through their eyes. And And then after we would do it, sometimes we would talk a bit, and I would tell them like what I got off them, and they were pretty nice people, you know. They're open and stuff. Well, the two people that sort of gave me feedback, they both just said that they couldn't read me. So I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if that's like all the time. I was picking up a lot from the other people. I thought I was. But for some reason, they said that they weren't picking up anything from me. I've been told before a few times that when I'm not talking, I don't have a lot of expression, or that I'm hard to read unless I'm talking. I think I just communicate through talking and not through like long looks and little things like that. But so I didn't feel like I like connected deeply with anyone. I didn't really have like a profound experience. But I do wonder why that girl was so sad, because when I told her that, I get this feeling of sadness. She looked like she was going to cry. I guess empathy and connection is not the same thing. And connection is a two-way street, and it requires both parties to connect. I think that this is a good experiment, though, that it might help break barriers between people and help people get closer to each other. If you've tried it, let me know. How did it go? And that's it. Thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.